Hello there. Welcome to our deep dive into the world of perpetuities. If you're wondering what perpetuities are and how they can impact your financial planning, you've come to the right place. Let's get started. First off, let's define what a perpetuity is. In finance, a perpetuity is a type of annuity that pays out an infinite series of cash flows. These cash flows are typically equal amounts and occur at regular intervals. Famous examples of perpetuities include British consols and some preferred stock dividends. So why are perpetuities important? They have unique applications in both valuation and financial theory. For example, the value of a perpetuity helps in determining the book value of certain kinds of stocks. Moreover, understanding perpetuities can make it easier to grasp the concept of discounted cash flows. Now, let's move on to the most critical formula related to perpetuities, the perpetuity value formula. The formula to calculate the present value, PV, of a perpetuity is quite straightforward. The present value of perpetuity is calculated using this equation. PV equals C/R. Here, PV stands for present value, C stands for the constant cash flow, and R stands for the discount rate. Let's see an example of how this formula is applied in real life. Imagine you are receiving $1,000 each year indefinitely, and the discount rate is 5%. The present value of this perpetuity would be calculated as follows. PV equals $1,000 / 0.05, which equals $20,000. This suggests that receiving $1,000 annually forever is equivalent to having a lump sum of $20,000 today, given a 5% discount rate. To visualize this concept further, let's look at a graph that shows how altering the discount rate affects the present value of a perpetuity with a fixed annual cash flow of $1,000. As you can see, as the discount rate increases, the present value of the perpetuity decreases. This is intuitively correct because higher discount rates imply higher opportunity costs, reducing the current worth of future cash flows. But what happens in cases where the cash flows are not constant and grow over time? Here, we use the growing perpetuity formula instead. The formula for the present value of a growing perpetuity is PV equals C/RG, where G represents the growth rate of the cash flows. Let's consider an example where you start receiving $1,000 annually, but these cash flows grow by 2% every year. If the discount rate remains at 5%, we can calculate the present value of the growing perpetuity as follows. PV equals $1,000 / 0.05 to 0.02 equals $1,000 / 0.03 equals approximately $33,333.33. To sum up, perpetuities provide incredible insights, but accurate calculations depend heavily on understanding and selecting appropriate discount and growth rates. Always consult multiple sources and consider market conditions before making financial decisions based on perpetuities. Thank you for watching this deep dive into perpetuities. Hopefully, you now understand what perpetuities are, why they matter, and how to calculate their present values. Feel free to leave your questions in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth financial tutorials.